off on yet another trip around the UK and Ireland in the search for birds to paint.
Over there! We're going to Derbyshire to see the dipper, Scotland to see the crested tit,
London to see peregrine falcons,
Northern Ireland to see the puffin.
and Ireland to see little terns. And this time, our satchels are packed. We're off to North Wales.
It's stunning.
And we're going to go in search of that bolshy disco bird, the black grouse.
On the way, we'll learn from local experts.
Jim, I've got a wind chat in the scope
Oh, the
here.
wind
Let's have a look. Whoa! And local artists are going to show us their expertise.
This one is called I Like Tips.
You can see why. And this week, we're going to be seeing our old pal, Joe Pasquale.
I'm here. I'm here.
There he is. Who is actually also a very good artist.
I've got dozens of these at home.
Are all your pictures self-portraits? I've been a top actor, comedian, but now I'm doing something that I absolutely love, and I'm doing it with you.
Oh, that's so lovely. Ditto.
Right now in Wales, it's lek time. That's when the black grouse get together and have a gladiatorial kind of punch-up.
So they're fighting over who gets the female.
Yeah. So this is what we might see. Here they are.
Look at their white, feathery bums.
It's like a tutu. You wouldn't get a fella having a fight in a car park in a tutu, but these two do. What you looking at?
What you looking at? Don't you look at my bird.
Come here. Oi! Look at them having a proper old punch-up. They're really going for it now. Look at him. Face off. Bit of a stump. And there's the female, look.
Whoa.
They're trying to impress it. There he goes. Look,
Oh,
he's
hang
going
on.
to check me out. So that's what we're going to be hopefully seeing.
I really want to see that.
So do I. The first thing I do before I start any painting of a bird is read about it and study it a bit. The black grouse, they're like a big cockerel, squat, tough, all in black, big white tail feathers and wattles above their eyes, which go bright red when they're in mating season. And if you look at this black grouse, it's not entirely black, it's quite a lot of blue in there, and brown. It's quite sort of militaristic, isn't it, this bird? You can imagine it sort of like strolling around to the sound of some brass band. Anyway, I'm gonna do the eye. Quite often I'll start with the eye. Maybe I'm looking for reasons, but I think if I got the eye right, I'm looking at the bird. And it's saying to me, get the rest of me right or you're in for it. A bit more black, I think. Generally, as soon as we get in the car, you fall asleep. And I'm chatting away and we look over and you're like that. Here, wake up, we're here. You have a good kip?
Yeah, I did.
What was that, like 8 hours?
I've not slept for that.
We're in Denbighshire,
It's stunning.
in the environment. Llangollen.
Llangollen. Can you spell that?
No, we're going to see the black grouse and we're nearly
Really?
there.
We're going to go and see it now?
What do you know about black grouse?
Well, I know that they do a lek. I know that.
What's a lek?
You tell me.
A lek is a little area. Let's think of it like a disco dance floor.
Yeah.
And the two males show off in front of the lady.
That would impress me.
And the lady says, I like that guy there.
He's a bit lovely.
Well, that's what we're here to see. The experts know where birds are, but there's no guarantee whether you're going to see them or not. Hello.
Oh, hello.
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 We're here to see the black grouse, but we're too late in the day, aren't we?
You are a little bit, yeah. You got to get up early for black grouse. We've just come over the hill there from finding leks dotted around this whole area.
You got out of bed too late again.
It's worth it.
They've been and gone.
That's a shame.
Behind you, there's a really varied habitat type. Dense heather. We've got some open ground. There are scattered trees.
So that's perfect for them
Yeah.
over there.
So on the other side of us, we've got some thicker heather, and that's a bit too dense. They need a bit more variety than that.
So this is where we'd see them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having habitat like this is particularly good for a range of different bird species. This is one of the few places in Britain where you still see hen harriers.
Yeah.
Merlin
Yeah.
is here, highly
Wow.
specialised upland birds, and
Yeah.
both stonechat and windchat. Jim, I've got a windchat in the scope
Oh, the
here.
wind-
Let's have a look.
Just,
Whoa!
they've got this white eyebrow.
Like yellowy orange.
Yeah, it's a beautiful apricot-y colour. Yeah.
Jim, let's have a look.
The windchat's a migrant which only arrived this week.
Whoa.
So
That's beautiful.
they are starting to sing and occupy territories.
It's just a gorgeous
It's
bird
that
right
apricot,
there.
isn't it?
One of the really important birds that we have, which is grossly overlooked, is the
Yeah.
meadow pipit.
Oh, yeah.
Because the meadow pipit is not only the main food supply for hen harrier and merlin, but also the host species for cuckoos. The young cuckoo will evict all the eggs out of the meadow pipit's nest and become the sole occupant.
Wow.
Would you be so bold as to say that the cuckoo is the laziest bird on earth?
Well,
Is it?
yes.
It's quite canny, isn't it?
This morning we were watching two black grouse, which were doing a great job of displaying, and in came two grey lag geese, which don't really belong here, but because they're quite big and aggressive, black grouse get shunted off by the grey
no.
lags.
Oh, that's not good. That's a bit worrying, actually.
But we're not going to see the black grouse
No.
now. We need to come back. But this is where we might see the lek.
Yes, it's a very good spot if you get up early enough.
So what time do you recommend we come
Yeah, what
back?
time should we come
Well,
back?
I think ideally you need to be actually here
About
at about
5.
4:30.
Yeah.
And this is an hour hike. I
That's
think.
all
So
right.
we need to be getting out of bed at 3.
Yes, I can do it.
Right. Well, it's a beautiful place, so I'm going to go and do some painting.
All right, good idea.
You can come and watch if you like.
I'd like to watch you.
Come on then.
Nice to meet you all.
Thanks.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Forever, artists have been inspired by nature and by the landscape. Right, water. That landscape is going to tell you a lot about the bird. No sharp edges here, kind of like that. Stick a bit of this in. Magenta for that purpley brown heather. When you're painting a landscape, you're actually looking at something for a long, long time. You might just glance at something and walk past, but painting really intensifies your viewpoint. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint with a bit of heather. It's nice to use the landscape, I think. Get a bit of soil in, get a bit of heather in. That's actually working really well. Come on! Experimenting with stuff. That's what art's all about. It's so nice. That wind blowing through the heather. Right, that's going to do. It's an impression of heath, heather, hillside. Thank you, moorland. Once again, you've come up trumps. Oh, I can't get up. Oh! Age. Hopeless. I like doing beaks. And the beak's usually a different colour to the rest of the birds.
Just a bit of salt on it.
I sprinkled a bit of table salt on the face because the salt will suck in the paint and quite often turns into little star shapes. I really like the texture. Thought it looked a bit glam rock. It's like he's going into the lek, looking tough, but also glam.
I really like that. We'll have to go quick here, I think.
If you look at the wing, there's like stripy lines in there. It's good because I can put in these lines which kind of break up the central area, if you like, of the bird. Gives it a bit more shape, a bit more geometry.
All these feathers are for showing off. Saturday Night Fever, isn't it? You know, I mean, you have a good dance and a good suit.
Because these lady grouse are not going for the biggest brain, they're going for the dandiest character. This is nice, isn't it? Look,
Beautiful.
down there, Llangollen railway station.
Yeah, Llangollen.
Llangollen. And guess who we're going to meet who's coming off the train soon?
Tell me.
Our good friend, Joe Pasquale.
Yes! I can't wait to see it. I love an old-fashioned station. Here it comes.
That's a cool train, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm here! I'm here! Look! How exciting is this? Look! Oh, no!
Did you have a good trip?
Yeah, it's really good, yeah.
How lovely was it on that train?
It's really old. It's like 1957
Is
on there,
it?
yeah. It's only £1 as well to go first class.
I know. Right, shall we go? Let's go and do some
Let's
painting.
go, yeah,
This way.
Let's go, let's
Let's
go.
go and paint.
So you brought your paint then?
I was going to do some paper in as well.
It's not a house painting job.
Is it not? I brought a roller. So can I ask, where are we going today?
Right, we're going to paint Medieval Abbey.
Stunning, isn't it?
Has anyone ever painted it before?
Wow.
Yes, Turner.
Turner did, yeah.
Did he?
William
Yours is
Turner.
going to be as good as Turner's.
Maybe.
Well, here we are, Joe. What do you reckon?
Whoa.
I had no idea where we were going. This is
Isn't it?
incredible.
Valley
Beautiful, isn't it?
Crucis Abbey.
This was built in
1201.
1201. Yes.
About an hour ago.
Yay!
Hey! Anyway, there's your workstation there.
This is amazing, Jim.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's everything you want.
Have you brought some of your artwork?
Yeah, I brought some with me just to show you the stuff I'd normally do. Everything I do is always horror-based. Look, there's that one there.
Whoa! That
That's-
is scary.
That's the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, it's the original one from
Yeah.
Lon Chaney from 1925, that one.
Wow.
Then this was my favourite. This was
Creature from the
Creature of Black Lagoon.
Oh, look, it's so good. You love horror.
I'm obsessed by it. I like being scared. And this one is obviously from the new Stephen King one, that one. I've got dozens of these at home scattered about the house. I
Oh,
just...
yeah. Oh, hanging on the wall.
No, because people don't like it. It gives them the willies when they come in the house.
Just come in and say, are all your pictures self-portrait?
Joe, how do you feel about painting that?
I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm honest. I'm just going to ask you questions as we go along.
Yeah.
Because I've never done any landscapes before.
Any advice? I'm perfectly willing to give it. What I'm going to do is use some chalk. And the first thing I'm going to do is draw and then colour this shape here. And then I'm going to ask you
Yeah.
to cut it out.
I
So I'm
can
going
do
to
that.
do the background and I'm going to stick it over the top of it.
Oh, that's really inventive.
Right, let's begin.
Let us begin. I'm going to romanticise about this, Jim.
It is a romantic thing to do sketching
It is
in
actually.
countryside in an
I
abbey.
feel like we should have a picnic as well.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to colour that in with charcoal. I want it to be quite dramatic.
Do you want me to colour this side while you do that side?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah. Thanks.
If you can do it like this, it gives it a strange, sort of bricky kind of,
How's that?
yeah?
I'm still sketching here. Is this too slow? or
Crack
not?
on.
Oh, yeah. That's really good.
It's difficult to actually draw and paint what you actually see because the light keeps changing. I'm going to definitely put a little pigeon right at the top there. Look at him.
That is a wood pigeon.
Is he? I knew it was a pigeon
You
of some
knew it?
sort. It's either that or a baby pterodactyl.
Right, Nancy, I've got a job for you now.
Yep.
You see this? I want you to cut the shape of the abbey out with these scissors. What I'm going to do is do it like a collage. So that's the grass there. So I've drawn it and I've ripped it out, and then all this stuff's going to get stuck back together when I've got all the rest of the pieces.
I'm a little bit nervous about putting paint on this. Oh, it's running a lot, Jim.
Is it?
Yeah. I've got a sponge in my pocket, though. You never know when you need a sponge. You never know.
I'm going to check on Joe and see how he's getting on.
It's all right, isn't it?
Do you know what you could do?
What?
You could do it all
Yeah.
and then rub out the pencil.
Have you got rubber?
Yeah. Do you know, like you always go around with a sponge in your pocket?
Yeah.
I always go around with a rubber in my pocket.
It's like 1957 all over again.
Hey, another thing, right? What about this?
What?
Get some of that on your palette,
Yeah.
dab it on, use it like a brush, and then see what happens.
Yeah, look.
Look there, yeah. They look kind of like those trees.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to use dandelions for trees, love.
Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, I might do a little sketch myself, you know.
Well, you might as well, because there's nothing else for you to do now. You've done all the cutting out. So what I'm going to do now is put it all together.
Yeah.
That's where me hillside is. Then I've got me grass down there. Let's give it a bit of yellow, actually. There's not any yellow there, but I like the look of it. I'm gluing the abbey, which you cut out. So I'll stick that.
It looks really good.
How's it going, Joe?
Jim, I'm going to do your suggestion of a dandelion tree.
Ooh.
Now, if it's cack, I won't blame you, but if it's good, I will take the credit.
Are you putting a good thick amount of paint
Yeah,
on
put
it?
a thick amount, yeah.
Quick, it's going to rain, Joe.
OK, it's going to be a damp dandelion tree.
Sunshine and rain, Joe, but you've carried on in the rain.
Well, I quite like what he's doing to it. It's got a different texture. It's almost bubbly now.
Are you going to add a little bird, Jim?
There's quite a lot of house martins here. So I think I might do a house martin.
Oh, yes.
Finito.
Yay! Nice one, Jimbo. I'm just going to do a few more touches on my sketch.
I'm going to do a pigeon there, Jim.
Yeah,
Just a hint of pigeon.
I'm intrigued to see what it looks like now.
What, the pigeon?
No, the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing. But, you know, I've never painted a bird ever, Jim.
Ever?
Here it comes.
Oh, it's lovely.
Look at the bird on it. It's all right, I like it.
Well done, Joe. First landscape. Woo!
Let me see, because already from a distance I can see this is amazing.
It's a chalk cutout collage. And there it is.
Oh, Jim, that's brilliant. It's got very much a Dracula feel about it. What is that?
That's a house martin flying out of the ruins.
That's really good, Jim.
Well, I've also done a little sketch.
Oh, yes, Nancy. And what have you drawn?
Well,
Go on, let's have a look.
it's just something that I did whilst you were chatting.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's all right, isn't it?
That beats you both hands down.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Just now?
Yeah, whilst you were talking.
Sure, I saw that in the gift shop. What a lovely day.
It was a great day, wasn't
Brilliant day, Joe.
it? And the weather, changeable.
One of the trickiest things is if you're doing a white bird or a part of a bird that's white on white paper, how do you differentiate between the white of the bird and the white of the paper? You use shadow, because everything has a shadow. With the black grouse, you use a very pale, watered-down grey, which has virtually got no pigment on the brush. And hopefully you've got a tiny shadow. I'm really liking it up to now. I'm getting a kick and I'm getting a thrill, like the black grouse. Now, there's a leg kind of there, but it's not that discernible. There's another one in there. It is actually quite a thrill when you get a painting right and you think, oh, I really like that. And you get to the stage where you think, could mess it all up and it could all go wrong, but you shouldn't think like that, because you might be tempting fate. Have you ever been up this early on a moor top, 5 a.m?
I've never been up this early in my life.
Well, this is where we're hopefully going to see the black grouse over this hill.
Do you think we'll see him?
I hope so. Do you know what is great? Getting up and walking to the top of a mountain
Listen,
like
there's
this.
no doubt. I feel like singing "The Hills Are Alive."
Well, don't. You might frighten the grouse. Well, this is the spot here.
It's like,
We set up here
okay, yeah.
and look over in that valley there.
Come on.
Look for a flash of white.
I want to see them doing their lek. What's that noise? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that red grouse?
Red grouse. Listen to that wind chat.
I know, I can hear that. This is about the right time, though, yeah?
Sun's coming up. Could be gone soon. They'll stop parading. You know, like when I parade early in the morning for you. And then I give up about 5:30.
Wouldn't it be great if they just appeared?
Oh, it's a grey-lag goose. Apparently, they're quite aggressive grey-legs, and the grey-lag geese turn up and spook the black grouse, frighten them away from
Right.
where they would naturally lek.
So we're not going to see them then?
Oh, no, don't give up yet.
I'm not giving up, but I'm, you know.
Those 3 trees, what's behind there?
What is that? Have you seen it?
Yeah. Got it.
Got it?
It's a sheep.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, have a look, check it out. It's a nice one. Just tell everyone we climbed up a mountain. It took us hours and hours. We got up at 3 a.m. and we saw a sheep.
That's funny.
Black grouse or not, I think this is fantastic anyway. I'm stood at the top of a mountain with you looking at this scene. It just makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it?
Absolutely. OK, I'm not too disappointed then, now you've said it like that.
I'm going to make you get up at this time every morning. What do you think of that statement?
Not very happy about
Not happy
that.
with it?
No. It is stunning, Jim, but I can't believe we didn't see the black grouse, though.
It is disappointing, isn't it? Right, let's go and get some breakfast.
Yeah, I'm hungry. It is
What are you
only
hoping
like
for?
bacon and eggs.
I'm having boiled tomatoes. Are you very disappointed that we didn't see the black grouse?
Yeah, really am.
Yeah, well, there might be other opportunities. Look, here. Have a dried prune.
When we travel together, we sing together quite a bit. We like to sing and we have fun, don't we, when we're travelling?
Yeah. How about this then? Whoa, black grouse, bam-ba-lam, whoa, black grouse, bam-ba-lam, black grouse had a child, bam-ba-lam, thing run wild, bam-ba-lam, whoa, black grouse, bam-ba-lam, whoa.
Black grouse!
Black grouse, here we come, there's still time. Well, here we are in Wrexham.
Wrexham!
We've got a bit of time to kill, so we've got a choice for you.
Yeah.
We can either go to Jelly Tots or we could go and meet some artists I've got lined up. So which one do you want to do?
Oh, God!
Say Jelly Tots, say Jelly.
Artists!
Oh!
Come on!
Here we are.
Oh, this is nice.
Meeting local artists is really good because you get a sense of their place and their environment, and you see it coming through in their art.
Hello.
Hello. What have we got here? Grouse. Did you do these?
No, these are all my husband's photos.
Really? Does he get up early?
Yeah, he gets up at 3 in the morning.
We went today and we were too late for the lek.
Not good, right?
That sounds like a song, doesn't it? Too late for the
How
lek.
does that go? Too late for the leg.
Yeah, so they're brilliant. And you're drawing them as well.
Yeah, trying to. I'm mainly a poet that started doodling to illustrate my poems.
It's absolutely beautiful.
And what have we here? A golden eagle.
Ooh,
It's a golden eagle in progress, this one. And it's all in pointillism, so all sort of individual points of colour with a fine pen. So if I show you up close, you'll see all the individual bits in it.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
So it just concentrates your mind.
it's very beautiful.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Carry on the good work. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, that looks lovely.
Yes.
Lino cutting. I've done a bit of lino cut
Yes.
in the past, and it's very therapeutic.
It's
isn't
really
it?
nice. You just get immersed in it.
And that's the prints there.
Oh, yes. So this one is called I Like Tips.
You can see why. Bearded tit, blue tit,
Great
great
tit,
tit, crested
crested
tit. That's great. And what's that, an otter?
So this is the salt marsh otter.
I love that. Is that seaweed that comes off the picture?
It's beautiful.
Can we have a go then?
100%. Yes. So there you go.
Thanks.
This is traditional Hessian back lino.
So I'm just going to draw onto there. Boom.
What are you going to draw?
Well, I'm going to do the stilt because I just love the long legs
Amazing.
of the stilt. So
Well, go for it.
I'm going to do that.
I'm going to do a golden plover. I always think that the golden plover looks a bit like a medieval cardinal.
Look at him. He looks like he's got a little hat on.
Well, he does, look.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right, well, I'm ready to move on.
Me too.
Amazing. Okay, next stage, we're gonna use these permanent markers, and I want you to draw over what you've drawn in pencil. So then when I cover it with Indian ink, it's not gonna disappear and I'll be able to see through it.
I didn't do this before when I did lino cuts, so I'm now learning. Stage 2 completed.
So what do we do now?
Indian ink. So I've watered down some Indian ink.
Yeah.
Because if you put it neat, it's far too dark. It seems really scary, like you've just gotten rid of your design.
But you haven't.
Because when the ink dries, it does lighten. It will actually show you what your print is going to look like while you're carving it. So now the ink has dried, we can carve the lino.
Ooh.
And the bits we carve out are going to be white.
Yeah. So all this white here, that's what I carved, and what's black is what's left over.
Oh, I see. Ooh,
Look at that.
oh my God.
It's a great feeling as it slices off.
It really is. Shall I go round the outline of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look here, that's what I've done.
Brilliant.
I'm currently carving away the background. I'm just doing some kind of stripy mark making, just so it's kind of interesting. I'm pretty much finished.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me three.
So, there we are, finished
Yeah,
carving.
what's the next stage?
Inking.
Ladies first.
Thank
can
you,
go
Jimbo.
first. It's my pleasure.
Goodbye, Stilt.
So what you do is you start with a really thin layer of ink, and you just slowly layer up the ink. If you put too much on, it fills in the gaps, and then you're just going to end up ruining your print. So nice and slow. Here I've got a rough template. Line it up, stick it in, and then hope for the best. The pressure's really important.
You don't want that.
You don't want it too hard, and you don't want it too soft.
Okay.
It has to be.
Just right.
Come on, I'm excited.
Here it is.
Yay! Oh,
yeah, look at that.
perfect. Thank you.
That's really good,
I
isn't it?
love it.
It's actually a white-winged stilt, not a black-winged stilt.
You know what?
It's a new species.
I love it. It's going on the wall, Jim.
Yeah, I think we should. Now it's time for mine.
Ooh, that looks nice.
It does look like a picture from a soap powder box. Super duper.
Beautiful.
I love it.
That's great.
I
I
really
think
like
it's
the
lovely.
movement.
Are you going to hang that on the wall, Jim?
Well, if you are, I will, yeah.
Let's do it.
That's fantastic.
I've
Thank
had
you.
such a brilliant time. Thank you.
I'm so glad we didn't go to Jelly Tots.
Yeah, but we're going to go now, though, aren't we?
Yes, please.
Yeah, OK.
But thank you, Philippa. You've
Thank
been a
you.
marvellous teacher.
You've been excellent students.
Oh.
Right, now I am going to turn it round and do that reddy orange eye wattle. The obvious choice would be cadmium red, but I'm going for Scarlet Lake. Sounds like a Hollywood star, but that's what it's called. It is pretty scarlet. I like it. And if you look at this wattle carefully, it's actually a kind of spiky little thing. It's bright red, isn't it? It's like a Savoy. What I'm going to do now is put it in its environment. In the heather, we've got purple, and then we've got some various shades of brown, a bit of gold ochre. Just going to mix that up a bit. You don't have to necessarily just use a brush when you're painting. You can use whatever. Standard sponge. I use a sponge which would be used for cleaning your car if I cleaned my car. Rip it in half so you get an irregular shape. I got the car wash, see? Because I'm posh. And then I will dab it on. And I think that's it. Right, as a brief respite from our as yet unsuccessful search for the black grouse,
I am a bit sad.
it's painting lesson time.
OK.
Right, so I thought this is what we're going to do. What's that?
Oh, I know what that is.
What is it?
Black grouse.
Correct. And I thought what we could do is use a Chinese brush
Why a Chinese brush?
because it really holds a lot of ink. You should be able to just load your brush and do it all in one movement. So, load
OK.
up.
Yeah.
Now, you've got a nice pointed end here, and the beak is, of course, pointed. So, if you just lay it like that,
Gently.
and then you press down.
Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, I like that. It's a bit different.
Well, they're always different.
Yeah.
And then you get a little bit of red on there. So do you reckon you can do that?
I'll give it a go.
You're going to use your brush or do you want to use mine?
I'll use yours.
Well, why not? Get a good load on it. Keep the tip of the brush there for the beak, so you just really touch it on the paper. And then start pressing down. And then start messing about with it, really.
Mess about, don't be afraid. Look at that.
Oh, blimey, yeah. Oh, hey, that's good. Now put a couple of red dots on for its bright red eyebrows. That's good. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Thank you. Well done, Nance. I'm happy with that.
Now you feel good.
I do,
and do you
actually.
know what also? These are Chinese good luck paintings.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is going to give me luck. We're going to see black grouse and then we're going to have a party.
Yeah. Pin that on your wall.
Do you know, I will.
Well, this is the start of the black grouse trail.
So if we're going to see one, it's going to be here.
It's going to be here,
Ooh.
and we're going to meet Pat, who knows all about black grouse.
Oh, brilliant.
Look, there's Pat.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello, Pat.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, good.
So you're a kind of expert in black grouse?
Yeah, I really love black grouse. Originally, Wales was full of black grouse, like most of the sites in upland UK. Now, black grouse are sadly on the decline, but there is always hope.
Yeah.
And
You know-
are there any round here?
There are. This is one of the best sites in Wales for black
Really?
grouse.
Right here?
So right here, so we can go up and have a look from one of the bird hides. You might see a male or two just chilling, and so even though they're not lecking, they
Yeah.
will be feeding now.
So we might be in
Oh,
luck.
that's so
Well,
exciting.
lead on, show us.
Okay, I'll lead you the way.
Brilliant. The weather's turned a bit, Pat, hasn't it?
Oh, it's getting a bit cold and wet now, Nancy, but we'll be soon in the hide, so we'll get some shelter in there, I think.
Thank you.
Ooh, this is nice. Nice and warm.
Is this an old shipping container?
It is. It's a fantastic little viewing spot, not only for black grouse, but
It's
for other
amazing.
species on the hill. This was originally installed as part of the black grouse recovery project,
Yeah.
and that was way back in 1997. When we first started working here, black grouse were really struggling. There was less than probably 140 lecking males in the whole of Wales. This is one of the sites what we started working on. And then once we've done the interventions, populations really start to climb again, which is fantastic because
Yeah.
they responded so quickly and so well.
So how many black grouse are there in Wales?
Well, we think there are around about 300 lecking birds now.
Oh, okay.
It's certainly a lot more than what we had in 1987, which was the first lek count we
Yeah.
did nationally in Wales. And we think roughly 80% is in this general area.
Just
So
here.
that just goes to show how important these types of habitats are.
Do you think we're going to see them, Pat?
We could do. There's also a chance we might not.
I can see a grey lag goose.
A great like goose. Black grouse like quite short cropped grassland or heath. You can often see their white bottoms
Yeah.
on a hillside.
In a distance, yeah.
And that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
And that's what we're looking
Yeah.
for. During the lek time, you'll hear this fantastic noise where the males start to do this
How does it
bubbling.
go?
Oh, now you're going to put me on the spot here, Nance, aren't you?
Yeah, Pat,
It-
tell
it's,
me.
That's right, it's almost like a...
Don't they do that?
Yeah.
And then a very good hissing noise. It's like a
Yeah.
sort of noise. So you'll hear that, but you can hear that about 2 kilometres away.
But it's looking very quiet, isn't it?
It is. There's actually a red grouse in one of the cut areas, just nibbling away at the young heather or bilberry. Bilberry is really good because both species of grouse will eat the tender tips, but also they'll feed off the insects or the invertebrates.
It actually sounds delicious.
It does.
Well, I've not tried it myself, Jim, but...
Well, it seems that the black grouse has proved more elusive
It's a very elusive bird.
than we ever imagined.
Oh, I'm sad.
There's always a next time, Nancy. Always a next time.
This is really beautiful up here. Look there, look. Little meadow
Meadow
pipit.
pipit.
You can hang around for a bird to turn up literally forever, and it might not ever
No.
turn up. I can't believe we haven't seen any black grouse. Are you disappointed?
Yeah, really disappointed. I mean, this was my goal, to see one. It would be a
Hang
dream.
on, look over there.
What? Don't get me excited.
Thought I saw something. I was going to pull in. Red grouse over there. Up there, a hen harrier, and it's doing a sky dance. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Now that's a first. I've never seen
Oh, my
that.
word. Whoa, look at it go. What was that?
Listen. Hear it?
That is
Black grouse. Where's it coming from?
like over there.
I can see one. I've got one. No. It's miles away. Right over there. It's all happening now.
Oh, you have seen it? Oh, my God.
It's on its own.
You can hear their call from here.
See its white tail feathers?
Yes. I don't believe it.
Well, at least we got to see one.
And we heard it really, really clearly.
Well, now our journey is complete.
Can you hear that?
Skylark. Well, it's been quite successful.
I think it's been really successful. I'm really happy we saw the black grouse.
Yeah, I know, I am.
You know, it's just a good feeling.
Look at that view.
Wow.
And there we have it, the black grouse, stood in the heather at the lek, looking for an opponent. That's good, and those little lines that I did across there, you can see this. I'm going to call them striations. They've actually settled in nicely.
Hello, Jim.
That took me by surprise.
Wow, that's amazing.
The black grouse in his strident power and glory.
Looks really ready, doesn't it? Ready to go.
It is. It's like I'm ready for the disco championship, or whatever you want to call it.
And this black grouse is going to win.
Yeah,
Yay
thank you.
to the black grouse.
Yeah, come on, black grouse.
What's the noise it makes? No way.